Welcome everyone to Billy's Wrestling Insight. Today is Sunday, November 15th, 2009. That means tonight is TNA's Turning Point on pay-per-view. So on today's show, I'll be breaking down each one of the matches and giving my predictions. The first match I'm going to be breaking down is the TNA Knockouts Championship and a Knockouts Tag Team Championship will be on the line as ODB and Sarita and Taylor Wilde, the champions, will be defending their titles against the beautiful people, or as I like to call them, the beautifully stupid people. Now, of that group of the beautifully stupid people, the only one of them that I really respect is Lacey Von Erich, only because of her rich family history in professional wrestling. And those of you who don't know, just look at her last name, Von Erich. As to how the match will go, it's very hard to say. I mean, the beautifully stupid people have worked more as a cohesive unit than ODB, Sarita, and Taylor Wilde have. But as far as toughness and in-ring ability, I would have to give it to ODB, Sarita, and Taylor Wilde. So, my official pick for this match will be that the champions will successfully retain their title. The next match I'm going to look at is the TNA X Division Championship, as Amazing Red, the champion, with Don West in his corner, will defend his title against Homicide, or as I like to call him, Homicide. Now, this match came about when Homicide decided to harass and pretty much rob Don West and forced him into agreeing into a match where Amazing Red will defend his title against him. Now, everybody, Amazing Red, from what I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard he was trained by Rey Mysterio. So he, as far as I know, Amazing Red will probably have the same in-ring tenacity and style when it comes to defending his championships. So I would have to give the edge this one to Amazing Red, simply due to the fact that Homicide will probably be very, very cocky. And you think I mispronounced it? No, as far as I'm concerned, his name isn't Homicide, it's Homicide. Okay, this next match I'm going to look at right now is a match I pretty much talked about on Friday's show, Scott Steiner versus Bobby Lashley. And, to this day, I'm still wondering, what is Steiner's deal with Lashley's wife, or is he just doing all this just to get to Lashley? But I'm going to stick with my original prediction from Friday's show. Look for Lashley to kick Steiner's ass and Lashley to win this match. Kurt Angle versus Desmond Wolfe. Well, Desmond Wolfe hasn't shown me anything. The only thing he's shown me that he could do is he could sneak up someone from behind, hit him with a steel chair, and just knock him out with a clothesline. I mean, the only official match Desmond Wolfe has in TNA is against Cody Deaner. And let's be honest with you folks, anybody can beat Cody Deaner. I can beat Cody Deaner. My brothers can beat Cody Deaner. Desmond Wolfe hits one clothesline, Cody Deaner wins the match. Big whoop. He has to go against the athlete, the caliber of Kurt Angle. I'll tell you what, he's going to find it very, very, very hard to deal with Kurt Angle tonight. So as far as my official prediction will go, look for Kurt Angle to slap on the ankle lock on Wolfe and not let go until it breaks. The next match I'm looking at now is the TNA Tag Team Championship, which originally was scheduled to be the British Invasion, or as I like to call them, the British Butt Invasion, versus the Motor City Machine Guns. But however, those of you who saw Impact Thursday saw Beer Money defeat the British Invasion and pretty much gain a spot in this match. So instead of being just a regular, one team versus one team, it's now a triangle match for the TNA Tag Team Championship. And I will be sticking with my original prediction from Friday's show. I'm going to pick Beer Money Incorporated to win this match. But the odds also may lie in the favor of the Motor City Machine Guns. The Machine Guns have yet to have a TNA World Tag Team title reign here in TNA. They have been the IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions, but they've never been the TNA World Tag Team Champions. But I still heavily favor Beer Money Incorporated to win this match. And the last match we're going to look at here on today's show is the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles will be defending his title against Daniels and Samoa Joe. Now, for all of us, I'll reiterate what I said on Friday's show. Samoa Joe, or the Samoan eating machine, has decided to drive a wedge in between Styles and Daniels and cause them to drift apart. And they're pretty much, there's no saying, no, he's playing them like a fiddle. And Joe has just got this title in the palm of his hand and the grasp of his hand. But there is still a mystery, folks. There is still a mystery. Who is this person that keeps assaulting AJ Styles in the back? Who is this guy? He's wearing a black hoodie and a black sweatshirt to cover up his face. So we still haven't figured out. We know for sure that it's not Daniels or Samoa Joe. So that's the big question. Who is it? Will this person reveal themselves tonight on Turning Point? Weighing in all these factors that have happened over these past few weeks, AJ Styles' determination, Daniel's willingness to prove himself, and Joe just flat out just wanted to take a big bottle of barbecue sauce and eat him for lunch. It's very hard to predict who will come out on top of this match. I mean, AJ Styles had been long overdue for a World Heavyweight title reign, and I was very glad when he got it a couple of months ago. And then his match last month against Sting was just a classic match. Back in 2005, from what I can remember, AJ Styles, Daniels, and Samoa Joe had an Ultimate X match for the X Division title in 2005, if I remember that correctly, and it was voted Match of the Year by the TNA fans. And if I remember that correctly, AJ Styles came out on top in that match. However, things are very different 4 years later. For one thing, it's the World Heavyweight title that's on the line, and it's not an Ultimate X match. We do know that Joe holds singles victories over Daniels and AJ Styles. But that'll be all for naught. I'm going to go flat out on a limb here and say that AJ Styles retains his title tonight. Those are my official predictions. Once again, I'll go over them one more time. In the TNA Knockouts Championship and Tag Team Championship match, ODB and Sarita and Taylor Wilde will come out on top. That's my prediction for that one. In the X Division Championship match, Amazing Red will retain over Homicide. Look for Scott Steiner to have his ass handed to him by Bobby Lashley. Look for Kurt Angle to put Desmond Nigel McGuinness Wolf in his place. Look for Beer Money to once again become the TNA World Tag Team titles. Also look for Styles to retain his World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. That is my official predictions and breakdowns of TNA Turning Point. Well, that's it for today, folks. Tune in tomorrow for the video game part, as tomorrow I will be discussing the demo for Left 4 Dead 2 and the demo for Wolfenstein. Until then, this is Billy, signing off, and as always, our opening and closing music is Weird Al's Dare to Be Still.